Hey, race fans, NASCAR Nolo here. What a finish! What a race! And Joey Logano is going to Homestead for the title as he wins the Can-Am 500 and a crazy finish at Phoenix today. For the second time in his career, he's going to the Homestead to compete for the championship. Unbelievable. Joey Logano was mostly a short-run car all day long, and he gets redemption after 1 year ago being involved in all those issues with Matt Kenseth at Martinsville, the tire issue at Texas, and coming just 2 spots short before the rain came last year at Phoenix from going to Homestead for the title. And he's finally done it now. He's going to compete for the championship at Homestead as he won over Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, and Kurt Busch. I'll get to the chase stuff and all the finish stuff in a minute. In the meantime, about my guy Chase Elliott. Great run today. I mean, we were good, and we finished 9th place, and really proud of the effort, and I think we can go to Homestead next week and spoil the party and get ourselves our first career win. I mean, we had a chance to do it today. We were second. That was the highest we were in the race. Fell back, gained a couple spots back up to 5th, and we fell back again, and then with a late race caution with 2 to go, which sent us into overtime, we came in for 4 tires and fuel, and we restarted 13th, and we finished 9th. That's crazy. I mean, what a great result, and proud of the effort by the whole team and Alan Gustafson, and I think we can go win Homestead next week and spoil the party. Our teammate, Alex Bowman, that's what's right, I said Alex Bowman, who's substituting for Dale Earnhardt Jr., finished 6th after he led the most laps when he was on the pole today. I mean, honestly thought he was going to win the race, but nonetheless, somebody needs to hire that guy for next year in the Sprint Cup Series or Xfinity Series, because he can drive. As long as you give him good equipment, not like the crap equipment like Front Row Motorsports or Burger King Racing or that team that Reed Sorensen and Cole Witt drive for. Don't give him that equipment. Get him an equipment like Stuart Haas equipment, Hendrick equipment, RCR, Penske, JTG Jordy Racing. I don't care what it is. Get that kid in a car next year. He ran a great race today. Those last few restarts were pretty crazy. The restart after the caution with 2 to go, the first attempt at overtime, Bowman tried to dive bomb going into the corner. Matt Kenseth, the leader, and part of the chase came down, and he got turned in the wall. And Kenseth is out of the chase. That's unbelievable. I mean, Kyle Busch bumped Bowman going into the corner, and Kenseth came down at the wrong time. Bowman was there, and into the wall, and you're out of the chase now. So that's pretty much the whole story of that restart, the first attempt during overtime. So the 4 drivers that are going for the championship based on wins, Jimmy Johnson, Carl Edwards, and Joey Logano. And making it on points is Kyle Busch. So that means the 4 drivers that are out, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, and this is the first time you're ever going to hear it after these 2 years of this chase format. Kevin Harvick is out. I mean, his car was not a winning car today. He was terrible. I mean, that is not typical Kevin Harvick when it comes to Phoenix. He's usually on top. That's why they call him the Cactus King. I mean, wow. Rodney Childers and Kevin Harvick need to go back and figure out what transpired from today from being not a competitive car for the win. I'm honestly shocked. I'm a little frustrated because I wanted to see him in the Final Four. It's not the same without him, but for the first time in his career, he's been eliminated from the championship in the chase. That's pretty crazy, but he'll have to go finish the year off strong with a win at Homestead like every other 36 drivers out there that are trying to race for the win, while 4 other men are going for a championship. So entering next weekend, those 4 guys, Edwards, Busch, Logano, Johnson, are fighting for a title. The highest finisher out of those 4, even if you're winning, as long as you finish ahead of the other 3, you are the Sprint Cup Series champion. Who will it be? You gotta watch next weekend to find out. And don't forget, next weekend is the last Sprint Cup Series race for Tony Stewart. And recently, this Thursday, Brian Scott announced he will retire from NASCAR competition after this season. So it'll be the last race for both of them. It's more of a farewell thing for Tony than Brian Scott. I'll be doing the race review for the Sprint Cup race, the Xfinity race, and the truck race for the championship races. Tune in for those. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, put a good like in this video if you enjoyed it. Tune in next weekend for the championship races. See ya, and have a great night.